I know what you're thinking. You're supposed to be at Gordon's. Yeah, I know. We were supposed to be going over to Gordon's this morning, but Dan late last night said, you know, can you postpone it because I need the truck. We could have taken the motorbike, but the weather's a little bit funny, so yeah, really didn't want to risk sort of getting absolutely soaked. So yeah, too much going on at the farm as well. As you can see, Dan's now pumped out a huge amount of water out of the new pond. You can start to see the bank that we used to fish off before. But that is only just part of the story, because last night he was pumping out the water on the old pond. You've got to check this out. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know it was this deep, but it is deep. And I'd say about 90% of the water has now been drained out. So it'll be catching fish today, netting them up, getting them out, and then finish draining off the pond. But half deep. Check it out, have a look at this. Oh, now that, folks, is quite a deep old pond. That's amazing, isn't it? Now that bit in the middle there that Dad's standing on right now, that was underwater yesterday. He's still pumping out water now. How many fish are left in here, I really don't know, but we'll find out about that as well. That's amazing though, isn't it? Just how deep that is. Yeah, the frogs seem to be doing okay, they're sort of holding their own. They've just been fed. And can't see any dead ones. The frogs are a lot more problematic than I thought they would be. But again, you know, it's trial and error. If you don't give something a go, then you can't succeed at it. And if you fail, well, it's not really failure, it's just a learning curve. That's the way you've got to view life. If you don't try anything, well, that's pure failure, that is. But if you give it a go and it don't quite work out, just put it down to experience and then try again. Here's another view. Just look at the side of this though. That's unreal, isn't it? How deep that is. I used to love just sitting under this tree here and doing a bit of fishing in the shade. It was fabulous. And then it got all dirty and muddy and cloudy and the fish stopped feeding. So, well, the fish couldn't actually see the bait. Hopefully, just hopefully, we'll get this sorted and the water will be reasonably clear. And I'll do a bit of fishing in my favourite spot again. How nice is that? Wow. I'm impressed, I've got to admit. First time I've seen this. How many fish are left in there, I really don't know, but there's got to be a load of them. Yeah, that's a sight, that is. Now, normally the fish trader doesn't come today, but he's going to come and have a look today because he wants to see what's in the old pond. He might take what's in there. That was a job yesterday though, God, planting that rice. Yeah, I did give it a go. I tried for about 30 minutes. I'll tell you, that will really, really put you back out. I don't know where Pie's gone, but I can hear her. Oh, there she is, look, playing in the mud. She can't stop herself. Just loves getting stuck in. Never a dull moment with Pie, never. Always, never ceases to amaze me either what she's capable of and what she can do. She just doesn't mind, she just does anything. You okay down there? Yeah. You having fun? Right, I suppose I better get on then, hadn't I? Go and give him a hand and see what progress we can make today. Yeah, it's been an interesting little project, this one. dear. Oh, that is pretty though, isn't it?
Craven.
Yeah, that's such a pretty fish. I think this is the only one in there. Ginkawa? Oh, well, they're going to eat that one. Such a pretty looking fish though. My fingers look like prunes. I've been in the water for 4 hours fishing. It is really hard work with those nets because you've got all the weight. But obviously there's a technique with it. And yeah, it makes your back sore, your arms, shoulders and wrists. But I'll tell you something, it's such good fun. And you can now see that the pond is almost empty. I reckon within another few hours now it'll be done. And basically what they're going to do is they're going to leave it, and hopefully we're going to get a few days where it's baking hot and it will just turn it to rock. And then we'll refill it. We'll do exactly what we did with the new pond. We'll put a load of rice around the edges, morning glory and water hyacinths to help with the water quality. And then we'll stock this up with a load of tilapia as well and keep the cycle going. Plus the nets, rear them up in those nets and wait until they're a little bit big so the wildlife can't take them or finds it very difficult to take them. And then yeah, let them in the ponds. As you can see, the kids are here. These are Mum and Dad's friends from the mountain that came down and helped us with the rice planting. And they brought the kids with them today. Kids, they love it though. Just mud, water. What a brilliant way to spend a childhood. Fantastic, isn't it? I just love it on the farm, I really do. It's always good fun. It is hard work. I mean, as I said before, there's always lots and lots to do. But what an enjoyable way to spend a day, eh? And funny enough, the sun's been out quite a bit. So it's nice and hot as well. Well, I'm starving hungry, absolutely starving. And Pi's just gone home to grab a couple of sandwiches for me and a drink. And when she gets back, I'll film my face. Lovely. Now this is what I call a squeaker. I assume it's part of the catfish family. They can grow to about 10 kilos. They can grow huge. But when you catch them, they squeak. Really, really strange things, but beautiful looking fish. Well, looking at the new part of the pond, and this is where it is. If you remember, that's the old end of the pond, and they basically dug out this section here and let the water just rush in. I think that's the problem. I think that's why it went so cloudy. And this, of course, is all just new soil, so it hadn't settled at all, and it just churned everything up. It is very, very muddy down there. Amazing though, because it actually looks from where I'm standing much, much bigger now that it's almost empty. But again, the plan is if we can get, 7 good days of dry weather where it's hot like this right now, it'll dry that right out and we can start again with it. And then we can plant it all up as well. It'll add to the water quality and hopefully won't have the same problem again. And I'll be out fishing there under my tree. Well, Dad did a quick fix on the pen. As you can see, he put that PVC piping across just to give it support at the other end for now. All it's being used for, of course, is just for the fish out the old pond. So once it all gets salted, they'll all go back in there. A lot of them get sold. There's quite a few tilapia in there, but there's a few other varieties like the babook, that big Asian carp. Beautiful looking fish though. And here we go, there's just a little bit more progress on the pond. You can really see the bottom of it now. I can even see fish struggling, which means we're really hitting the bottom of it. I think by the end of the day that'll all be empty, and then just let it dry out. Great progress though, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. What a day. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, and it's getting late now. But yeah, I've really enjoyed today. Just brilliant. Nothing quite like it. It's like being a kid again. I've tried all sorts of fishing, but that was a really unique experience. Again, another chapter in the book of life, and it just chalk up another experience, which is always good. Now that squeaker is actually called batsaway in Thai. I don't know what it is in English, but the meat on it actually looks like salmon. It's got the same sort of colour and almost consistency to it. I bet that's really, really good eating though. I might have to try that a bit later. So hello. Totally bewildered. Well, that's about all from Pi and I today. As you can see, huge amount of progress on the pond, and tomorrow I'll give you an update. It should be empty by then. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. And Pi and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget guys, please subscribe, share and like. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.